And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood. And I just have a few things I want to wrap up the last few minutes of the show with, because I know we've toured the Pie Center, and there were a lot of things that you all didn't see. Tzatziki's was there. They will be opening a restaurant / helping us train our culinary arts students there. And the restaurant will be there for the benefit of the people that are there in their various situations. Will need to eat lunch and maybe dinner, depending. I mean, this is going to be a totally interactive situation over at the Pie Center. So Tzatziki's was there. If y'all haven't been out to see Tzatziki's in the Target Center yet, get on out there. I stopped by there on my way home Friday and got my dinner. Also, we're going to have another open house. We're planning it, but we're going to have another open house from 5 to 7 at the Pie Center for those of you that could not get off from work to come out to the Pie Center and see what all's going to happen. So I'll keep you informed and let you know about that. Now, this morning coming into work, I live on the other end of Highway 60 down next to the river, and still in Bradley County. And as I came upon the Candies Creek Cherokee School, it dawned on me that they're going to be putting in a turn lane there for those of us that travel Highway 60 every day, and we already have to go through 2 school zones, and now there's a 3rd school there. They're going to put a turn lane in, and that's what they're working on. So slow down. If you're coming out of Cleveland on 60, when you pass the Walgreens, as you start across the bridge, you will see the construction going there. If you're coming in from Decatur or other parts coming in on Highway 60 into downtown Cleveland, right before you get to the Walgreens and the bridge, you will see construction workers with slow and stop signs. Please do, because this is about a 4-week project, and they hope to have it finished by the time school starts there on August the 4th. So be sure you slow down, and because it's 1 lane. So if you decide to speed on through there, we could have some accidents. Also, tomorrow, the 18th, Junior Achievement will be at Chili's, and any meal that you order from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday the 18th, 15% of that will be donated to Junior Achievement, and this is a great fundraiser for us. Also, those of you who would like to buy a duck for the duck race for the Calhoun 200th anniversary can buy a duck from Junior Achievement, and if your duck wins, then the proceeds from the duck race will go toward Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region, which supports Junior Achievement in Bradley, McMinn, Meigs, Polk, and Monroe counties. So that's a large group for us to be involved in. Now, Friday night festivals have started in downtown Cleveland at the courthouse, and it's the courthouse part that faces over out at Cobblestone. And so we are now at the 21st Monday night social. The music begins at 8, and you want to take your chairs because you don't want to be sitting down flat on the concrete, or I don't know about you. And I think that will also begin the 104, Mix 104 Great Cleveland Duck Race after party there, and that will also be going on Friday night at the courthouse. And then you can go on over to the Greenway Park and see whose duck comes in over there. Now, the duck race I'm talking about is totally different, and that will be at the Calhoun 200th anniversary on the 12th and 13th. Also, we have the movies in the park. The next one will be July 13th, and that will be Christopher Robin's. And the area opens at 7, but the movies don't start till 9 because it has to get dark. And actually, I was looking out my window last night, or out my large windows, and it wasn't dark at 9:15. So, but maybe dark enough to show a movie. So that will be July the 13th. Now, the Athens Chamber of Commerce is going to host President George W. Bush on Saturday, June the 22nd at McMinn County High School. Now, the doors will open at 5:30, and the program begins at 7. And for more information, you can call the Chamber at 423-475-0334. There are still tickets available, and there may be tickets available at the door. Now, let me explain how this works, because I've been there to these functions. I was there, I guess it was last year when Tim Tebow was there. The way this works is it's in the gymnasium. There is dinner seating. Those tickets are a little more pricey. And then there's stadium seating up in the upper balcony type area of the gymnasium. Those seats are much less expensive. And there's a whole lot of seats up there. So you can give them a call if you're interested in going to hear George W. Bush speak. I would love to do that, but can't work that into my schedule. Lee University Music Camp is going to be June the 24th through the 29th. And it's for rising ninth graders through rising college freshmen. For more information, 614-8244, or you can go to music camp at leeuniversity.edu to find out what's going on there. All right, we also have the Annie and Her Orphans Kids Camp, June the 24th through the 28th at Bradley Central, and this is Drama Central's camp, and it's for ages 6 to 14. And for more information, you need to contact Lindsay Bell, lbell at bradleyschools.net. Now, I don't know whether that's any different from some of these others, but some of the Bradley Schools is .org, but hers, I don't know. Anyway, lbell at bradleyschools.net. She will be doing Annie Jr. this fall for their fall drama production. So probably she's doing the Annie and Her Orphans Kids Camp to see if any of you want to be in the fall production of Annie Jr. Then also on June 21st, we'll have Miss Connie Gatlin. We'll do her book signing, and it's called Sunday After Sunday. I talked to her the other day because I'm fairly familiar with Sweetwater. I was the interim choir director at First United Methodist there for 22 years. I don't know how you become an interim for 22 years, but I was. And her stories are about her growing up in Sweetwater and going to North Sweetwater Baptist Church. So I think she's also going to do a book signing at the Sweetwater Library, but she'll be doing this book signing for the book club, the FOLA Book Club, on Friday at 10 o'clock in the History Branch parlor, and she will have her books there that you can buy, and she will autograph them, and also then you can, she will do a little bit of review of the books, and I've heard one of the chapters, it's about getting a whooping, and it's really good, folks. So if the rest of the book is that good, I'm sure it's going to be excellent. Now, we have summer camps coming up. I've promoted them. I've told you about them. That's not to say that I think every kid needs to go to camp, because that's not necessarily true. Some kids just need to have some time, some downtime. They need to read. They need to relax. They need to swim. They need to hike. They need to play in the mud. But we do have camps at the Museum Center. We have camps at Wonder in the Woods. We have city parks and recreation camps, and then we have Andy Johnson's Try Kids camps for the summer, and all of that is available for the kids, and if you'll just go on their website, you can find out these things. Then coming up the 12th and 13th of July, and I will be out of the country, and I am so sorry to miss this, it's the 200th anniversary celebration for the city of Calhoun, and it begins Friday at 5 o'clock in the Meadowlands Park in Calhoun. Now, the Meadowlands Park, if you go up Highway 11 north to Bowater, the traffic light there, turn right, go down under the railroad overpass, and the Meadowlands Park will be right there on your left. It's going to start at 5. They're going to have live entertainment. A country singer will be there for that. Then on Saturday, the events begin at 8 o'clock with the duck race, the cardboard regatta. There'll be a 5-mile race. There'll be a 1-mile walk. There's all kinds of things going on that day, and live entertainment twice that day from a fantastic, Joe Bryan says a fantastic impersonator, can sing and sound like anybody, not just Elvis, but anybody. And that should be great. That's all free, but now you will have the vendors there. You'll have craft vendors and food vendors there set up, and they will be selling their wares. Now, I hope you will go to that. I would love to, because the cardboard boat regatta, that almost is self-explanatory, folks. Cardboard boats are not going to go very far. So they're going to give an award for the best sinking, the most creative sinking of the boat. And then also, should there be a winner, there will be an award for that. Now, I was telling you about the ducks that you can purchase at Chili's tomorrow with Junior Achievement. They're going to have a duck race. They're going to put the ducks in about the same place. No, it's going to be a little bit further upriver from where the regatta's going to start. But for $5, you can buy a duck. If your duck wins, you have a selection of nonprofit organizations you can donate to. And one of those is Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region. So I'm hoping if you buy a duck for the Calhoun Duck Race, you will ask for your money to go to Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region. Now, also, those ducks are $5, but then for $30, you can rent, or I'm sure they're not going to let you take them with them because they'll need them for next year, but inflatable ducks that you can ride down the river during the duck race and maybe even past some of the cardboard boats in the regatta. And so you'll be out on the river in an inflatable duck. It's a yellow ducky, and it should be a lot of fun, folks, a lot of fun. And I'm just sorry I'm not going to be here. I'm excited about where I'm going, but I'm sorry that I won't be here for their 200th anniversary. They are the oldest city in Lower East Tennessee. So please go out July the 12th and 13th. Then I had Corey Mantooth on here the other day, and they will be having the KoolAid Festival on the Greenway at the area where the stage is, and that's going to be like an all day. It's 9 to 7. They're going to have all kinds of things. The most fascinating thing to me is they're going to have KoolAid pickles. Corey said he'd made some. They were really good. So that should be very exciting. The event is free, but there will be vendors there and crafters, and if you want to buy any of their merchandise that is not free, you will need to have money with you. And they will have slip and slide and all kinds of things there, and it should be a great, great day. I hope you have enjoyed Nancy's Neighborhood today. I'd like for them to put the slide up in case any of you don't get us. You can watch us on www.youtube.com/user/WTNB-TV and see any of our shows, and those are also kind of archived in there. So if there's anybody's show you want to see, you can go in there to YouTube, or you can do our Facebook. And most of the time when our guests are here, they are shown on Facebook immediately upon leaving the studio. So WTNB at www.youtube.com/user/WTNB-TV. So today from Nancy's Neighborhood, thank you all so much for being with us, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.